Transportation consists of 5 modes, which is air, sea, and land, that include rail, pipeline, and trucks. Air transportation are the safest transportation among other. However, there are some tragedies that could give a traumatic feelings to people. One of the tragedies are about MH370. On March 8, 2014, MH370 are expected to arrive at Beijing Capital International Airport, China, when it departs from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Malaysia. Less than 1 hour after departure, the plane made a last voice contact with air traffic control and disappeared minutes after that. Various countries were involving themselves into the search and rescue for MH370. During the operation, many evidences were found, but it is still not enough to state that it belongs to MH370, and it was called off in frustration as it does not give any positive result in the operation.
There are 4 types of Malaysia Airlines services, which is Malaysia Airlines, AirAsia, Malindo Air, and Firefly. In Malaysia Airlines or Mass Cargo, they are provided 2 services, which is cargo and passengers. In cargo, they can check in some item as baggage, but the item should be under 32 kg, must be proper packed and wrapped. The items such as musical equipment, sport equipment, photo and film camera equipment, and so on, which less than 32 kg. Mass Cargo is one of the airlines under the Malaysia Airlines, which is specific for the cargo delivery only from one destination to another. They are provided services like IQ, iSecure, iPort, animal hotel, dangerous goods, and perishable goods. Second is AirAsia. AirAsia Airlines, which is Malaysia low-cost airlines headquartered near Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Tony Fernandes is the director for AirAsia. The services provided is ticketless services, freight, online services. Malindo Air, owned by the Indonesia with headquarters in Petaling Jaya, Selangor, Malaysia. They are provided free bucket services, which is domestic flight. They are giving allowance for 15 kg and 40 kg, while 20 kg or 30 kg and 40 kg is for international flight. The last is Firefly Airlines, which is full service point-to-point carry and a full subsidiary of Malaysia Airlines. Its office is located at Petaling Jaya, Selangor. Separate management apart from its parent company, Malaysia Airlines. Firefly focus on serving the Malaysia as well as Indonesia, Singapore, and Thailand. The services provided will be checking baggage allowance. Passengers are offered complimentary 20 kg checking baggage, which is subject to coordination and limitation. To avoid this,
Standard operating procedures provide a flight crew with a step-by-step guide to effectively and safely carry out operations. SOP published by an aircraft manufacturer are designed to reflect the manufacturer's flight deck design philosophy and operating philosophy, promote optimum use of aircraft design features, and apply to a broad range of company operations and environments. SOP can be developed as time goes by to incorporate improvements based on experience, accidents, near misses, or innovations from other manufacturers or operators to suit the needs of a particular organization. SOP should not be designed too detailed and exhaustive that the pilot does not provide any form of cognition to the process, and not to be too relaxed, where the crew have two options to decide between. In flight operation, strict procedures are defined covering every aspect of flight deck activity and embracing normal, abnormal, and emergency situations. There are 2 factors that affect SOP development. First, organizational factors, and second is operational factors. For organizational factors, there are 5 facts. First, type of operations. Second, the influence of certain personalities. Third, the organizational culture. Fourth, economic factors. And lastly, possible mergers and takeovers. For operational factors, there are four facts. First, extra cockpit activities. Second, intra cockpit activities. Third, aircraft system design consideration, and lastly is paperwork and procedures consideration. For SAR, it is an ambiguous purpose to save lives by rescuing those in distress and also by recovering valuable safety data from accidents for later application in the industry. No single state SAR agency can act alone because of none have sufficient resources. SAR customarily uses asset used for other primary purposes such as military, but in its specialized ways. For the operational search and rescue in Flight MH370, it was launched in Southeast Asia soon after the aircraft disappearance. After initial analysis and communications between the aircraft and the satellite, the surface search was moved the following week to the Southern Indian Ocean. Between 80th March and 28 April, 19 vessels and 345 sorties by military aircraft searched over 4,600,000 square kilometers. The final phase of the search was a bathymetric survey and sonar search of the sea floor about 1,800 kilometers southwest of Perth, Western Australia. As the effect from 30th March 2014, the search was coordinated by the Joint Agency Coordinating Centre, JACC, an Australian government agency established specifically to coordinate the search effort to locate and recover Flight 370, which primarily involved the Malaysian, Chinese and Australian government. The final ATSB report published 3rd October 2017 states the underwater search for the aircraft as of 13 June 2017 cost is $155 million America. Malaysia supported 58% of the cost of
According to independent UK scientists from Australia, they finding the piece or wing part functioning as both flat and elevators that drift across the ocean until it was found by console worker having his line break in July 2015 on a beach on the Irene Island. In BBC News, also possible a plane may be hit, cyber hijacked or hacked by some people at conference last year. Security consultant Hugo Tesco hacked into a virtual plane that were flown on autopilot. He was using the Android phone or maybe the app he developed. Former Minister Tun Mahathir, it also may be conspiracy from the CIA.
There are some suggestions we recommend to improve future airline safety and security in their standard operation procedure. Firstly, training for future pilot. Pilot is a person who is responsible to a plane and passenger safety, so they have a great responsibility. They should improve their training, especially simulation training, before they conduct the real plane. Secondly, maintenance for a plane. Maintenance is very important to every machine for safety when it is used. So to avoid any problem occur, the plane must be maintained and in good condition before it flies to destination. Also can be placed a security guard, such as a police and army, for guard the safety people and aircraft. It is because can happen incidents such as hijack the plane by terrorists or criminals for any purpose. The technology of airline system needs some improvement for safety of passenger and the plane. As the conclusion, airline system must make an improvement to make it better. This is very important because it involves a people's life.
In conclusion, logistic transportation is one of the essential components needed in a modern economy as it makes the flow of goods become easier. In air transport, standard operating procedure is very important method as it can increase complexity in emergency responses. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 focused attention on technique for monitoring and assisting aircraft in distress around the world. To sum up, logistics is one of the services sector that need to be enhanced.